So, this is kind of a different video. I am currently in my bathroom. I am getting ready for my appointments today. I have my CF doctor. I have endocrine, which is for my blood sugars. But the reason I chose the bathroom is because sometimes this is where you're most vulnerable at. Not because you're going to the bathroom or anything like that, but usually when you're in a bathroom, you're by yourself. So all your thoughts can go through your mind. There's nobody sitting there talking to you. There's no TV, there's no music, there's nothing most of the time. So then you're just stuck here with your thoughts. And I think sometimes, most times, that's when you're most vulnerable. So as I'm getting ready, and another thing I like about the bathroom is it's in the morning, so right now I'm obviously going to be getting ready, my hair, my makeup, but right now it's just me. My hair's not done, my makeup's not done, nothing. This is me, and sometimes this is me at my most vulnerable. And I think this rings true for a lot of people, that before you put your makeup on and get your hair done and get all ready, that sometimes that's when you are in your most vulnerable state, because not many people see you like that. And I feel comfortable with myself if my hair's not done or my makeup's not done, but makeup is almost, it can be kind of like a blanket in a sense. You can put it over yourself, you can hide the way you feel, and so sometimes that's just how I feel makeup does for you, but not always. It's nice to look pretty and all that jazz, but I figured I would do my makeup, go from my most vulnerable points to not so vulnerable. Like, we're always vulnerable, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's easier to hide it. And you shouldn't have to hide it, and makeup is makeup. It's not always just to hide things. So I don't want anybody to get that feeling that that's how I view makeup, because I don't. But I figured I would tell you guys my thoughts right now, since I'm in my bathroom. I feel like I'm at my most vulnerable right now. So just do my makeup, get ready for my day, but also tell you the things that have been going through my head lately. So it's hard being young and being sick. Not for the most obvious reasons, but sometimes it's just hard because people don't see you. And I've always thought to myself, I'm so lucky to have an illness that I can hide, that it's not right in my face. No one can tell looking at me that I'm sick. And yes, that is a good thing, don't get me wrong, but also it's a bad thing, because kind of with illnesses that you can't see, you don't really, you don't know about, kind of. Cystic fibrosis, a lot of people don't know about it. It's not seen with the naked eye. You have to look deeper. Much deeper. So, all my illnesses that I have, you have to look deeper. Unless I have a moment, such as my seizures. Obviously, you can't hide those. My diabetes, you can't. You don't know. My cystic fibrosis, you don't know. My anxiety, you don't know. My lack of sleeping, obviously you can tell eventually, but you don't know if you just look at me. You don't know that it's hard to breathe for me. People look at it as, oh, she's out of breath. She must not be physically fit. Or they look at you and they think, oh, you're skinny, so you must, and you eat a crap ton, so you must be a thrower-upper. You know, it's sad that it's like that, because that's what people think about you. You don't have, if they don't say anything, you don't have that chance to tell them, no, this is what's going on. But I think the hardest part about being young and being sick is the relationships, your family. And I'm not just talking about boyfriend-girlfriend kind of relationships, I'm talking about friendships, you know, or co-workers. Sometimes I think the people that we love have it worse off than we do. Because from personal experience, whenever somebody in my family gets sick and is in the hospital, it's so hard for me to learn to deal with, because I don't understand, because I'm always on the other side of the fence where I'm the one that's sick. So I think sometimes it's harder for us, well, for me, I will say. But you get close to people. I've been close to so many people with CF. It sucks. Those are the people that can understand you. Those are the people that can relate to you. Those are the people you can talk to when you feel like giving up. Because, let's be honest, all of us have been there multiple times. Every time a person with cystic fibrosis dies, I have to sit there and question myself and wonder why it happened. Wonder what on earth is going on, because you have people that are murdering people, and then you have people like that deserve, that fight every day for a chance, that don't make it. It makes you question everything, and then you question, well, should I be friends with people that have the same illness as me? Because you're losing friends, you're losing people that you care about. But I think the hardest part, one of the hardest parts, is watching someone suffer or pass away from something that you have. It makes it that much more real. Like, this is what can happen to me. And I don't think people understand that at all. And I think the people that do understand it are the ones that have been through stuff like that. And it's heartbreaking. It just really is. You can't do anything. You just sit there and pray for them and hope for miracles, which I've seen miracles happen, but it doesn't happen all the time, unfortunately. And then they pass away, and I start questioning everything. Everything. And I hate when I do that, but I think it's just the way I deal with a few things, I guess. I know they're not suffering. I know they're better off than where we are, which is here, but it still doesn't make it any easier. You can say, oh, well, they're breathing easy, or just breathe, and it's something you can say, but it doesn't make it better. It doesn't make your heart hurt that much less. It doesn't. And it sucks. What do? Do you say, okay, I'm going to take myself away from these other people that understand and know what I go through day in, day out? Or do you stick it out and say, well, these are the people that know me best? so hard because it's not just a friendship. Any friendship is hard. And when anything happens to a friendship, it's hard. But when it's, I don't know, it's like, you don't know what to do because do you cut these people out of your life? And it's not fair to them because they didn't do anything wrong. But you look at it as like, well, I'm doing it for my best interests. So when you hear someone passes away, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt you near as much. Or do you keep these people in your life knowing everyone's going to die? Yes, I'm aware. But do you keep these people in your life knowing that they have, I don't know, more of a risk? And it's something that you have. So you don't even have to know the people to hurt for them. Like, I don't know, it's just sucks a lot. But no matter what, I know that these people are in my life for a reason. And I personally will never choose to not be friends with them. And in a sense, you kind of have to prepare yourself that being around these people, you know that this is going to happen. And you know eventually it's going to be your time. It could be 80 years down the road, it could be tomorrow. And that's with anybody, really. You don't know. But cystic fibrosis, you meet some of the best people in the worst places. And cystic fibrosis is what brought you together with this person or these people. And more than likely, it's going to be the thing that takes you away from these people. That's the real deal.